What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over how to complete the daily NFL Combine challenges, at least for the first day, because they are going to change every day most likely. So right here we got the NFL Combine dailies. Return every day to take on 3 drills from the NFL Combine. So I'm assuming after a couple days they'll probably just repeat themselves if they're putting out 3 a day. So we're going to start off with the 40-yard rushing. Rush for 40 yards in 4 plays, do not pass. I'm assuming they're all going to be pretty simple like this, so we will see them once they load in. Hopefully the servers don't crash today, so that everyone can get the challenges they want done, and that would just be super helpful. So we are loading in. As we can see, it was a little bit slow right there, so that's why I'm a little worried of the crash. It is a new promo, and EA does like to crash the servers when people are trying to grind their solo. So I would probably stay away from solo battles today unless you really need to do them, to be honest, just so that way you don't lose any points if you are having trouble getting to that 175. But as soon as we load in here, like I said, we will show you how to get that 40 yards, hopefully fairly quickly. You got to do it in 4 plays, so you don't really have a lot of choices, but you should be able to do this on pretty much even a budget squad. Like I always say, you always want to have very, very fast players, especially on a budget squad, because they might not be the best at juking and things like that, but at least if you can outrun some people. I always go to gun tray Y flex inside zone. That's always my play of choice. I always like to check what my receivers on the outside have. So I can see this is on 3-star, and he has plus 14 speed on the outside. So I know their defense is probably not that fast, so I could probably get to the outside if I need to. And I should have went more to the outside. I kind of messed that up, but that's okay. We still have a couple more plays to go ahead and do this. 40 yards in 4 plays. I don't want to say it's tough, but it definitely could be a challenge if you go ahead and run the wrong plays or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and get a juke. That's only going to get us 10 yards, so we can see that's still going to give us a little bit. It's still going to take a little bit of time. So right here, you want to see what defense they're in. This one looks decently promising if we can get outside, depending on how our linemen block. And they block perfectly like we want. So we're going to go ahead and try to get outside. And we will see that we got 14 more yards, so now we need 17 yards to go ahead and beat this. And this is the last play, so definitely be a little wary of that. If you have a fast quarterback, something you could also do is just drop back with Michael Vick and then just run it. Or if you have like pretty much Lamar Jackson, anyone fast, but I personally just run it perfectly fine. Boom, and we go ahead and get it. Out of 4 tries, you should be able to bust one. It doesn't look like their defense is that fast. So right here, we are going to get those 3 stars and move on to the next, which is get a sack in 4 plays. So bench press is get a sack in 4 plays as of today. I don't know if they'll change it. I would assume not. Something like the 40-yard dash, of course, 40-yard rushing makes sense. I guess maybe they do 40-yard passing or something like that. But right here, we're going to go into the sack, and it's out of 4 plays. So you're just going to want to all-out blitz. It's going to be the easiest and fastest to go ahead and get it done. As soon as we load in here, which is showing us the Dion again, we're going to get bored of that. So hopefully, like I said, the servers aren't crashing on people today. Definitely let me know in the comments if that is the case so I could check up on it. Hopefully, I don't crash. I can get everything done. So right here, let's go pinch buck 0. And then you could press it however you want. I'm going to play as TJ Watt because we are trying to get that sack, obviously. And we know that is a play action, so then we're just going to run to the outside and get it done just like that. So play as the blitzing linebacker, because that way, if they pass it, you can still get there and try to get there. If not, then you can still do whatever you want. And then leap a defender in a single bound. Perform a user catch, pass for 40 yards. So this one, you're going to get an 85 to 86 overall NAT Combine player. So it actually chooses which player you're going to get today, which is definitely interesting. It's an 85 to 86. That's not bad, though, because 85 to 86, you can go ahead and put that in the sets, and that will be super beneficial. So when we load in, we will show you exactly what it is to do. And they usually change the sliders on things like this. I don't know how to check that or anything, but basically they make it so that like aggressive catches are easier to catch. A lot of times they do. I don't want to say for sure because it could not be the case, but a lot of times in things like this, you'll catch aggressive catches a lot easier than you would in something like solo battles. So what I would do is first play, I would just go whatever formation you want. I'm just going to go doubles, and we're just going to attempt to throw it deep. Whichever side you either have your number 1 receiver or whatever you feel like, I'm going to throw it to Randall L. And then basically I'm just going to chuck it really deep, and then we're just going to aggressive catch this. And we are going to come down with that, luckily. And we can see, boom, just like that, it is completed. Like I said, I do have plus like 18 speed out there because Randall has 99 speed. But so, I mean, what is that, 88 speed their corner has or something like that? Or actually 81 speed. So as long as you have a receiver with like 90 speed, you should have a pretty good differential and be able to get a little bit of space on them. So right here, you are going to get that 85, 86. That's why the 85s and 86s aren't going to go for a lot. So right here, it looks like we actually completed that daily mission. So we'll go ahead and open that up as well, which we get another 10,000 coins. Never too shabby. So right here, you're going to get an NAT, 85 to 86. So it is an NAT. So it is going to help you complete sets if you want. So I'll show you the sets right now, but it could help you complete sets if that's something you're looking for. So right here, we will back up and show you now that we got that 85 to 86. And you want to come do these, like I said in my last video, because we're getting close to that Combine Conquer DK Metcalf. Even if you can't do the Combine solos today and you do the dailies tomorrow as well, get another 9 stars, you'll be super close, or whatever the case is, to go ahead and get those. But what you can do, and the reason the dailies are super important, if you haven't seen the last video I posted, is because of these sets over here. It'll make you a good amount of coins. So this is almost a coin making method in itself. A lot of times in these promos, you can make a little bit of coins off of things like this, or get yourself a really cheap player depending on what you're looking for. So right now we have the Amari Cooper set. You need 4 89 to 93s and 7 85 to 87s. We're going to go ahead and get this DK Metcalf and switch him out for a 93. So we'll have 2 of the 89 to 93s. And so far, we already have 1 of the 85 to 87. So at least every day, they're most likely going to give us an 85 to 87 because they said they're going to give us a free player every day. So 85 to 87, that's 1. This is day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and then day 7. And I think it goes to like March 6th or something like that. So we have like 8 or 9 days, I believe. So you should be able to get all of these 85 to 87s. And then on top of it, we're going to get at least 2 of these 89 to 83s. And you could possibly get more depending on what they do with the solos, or if they bring out anything else that you could get another one. I'm assuming they won't bring out any other milestones, but it should be helpful in that case to go ahead and, like I said, get 2 of them. Then at the end of the day, these last 2 aren't going to cost you much. If you do have to buy them, or like I said, you can get them for free. There's just a lot of ways to go ahead and try to get them depending on what it is. You could even take a chance with this set. These are just random elites, so you don't have to use your combine players. But if you have random elites in your binder, you can go ahead and try to complete this set. Maybe you pull an 89 to 93, and then it helps you out with pulling that Amari Cooper as well. So super, super easy, guys. Super helpful. Hopefully that does help you out. You know, like I said, it's honestly not that bad to go ahead and do them. It's going to take you 5 minutes a day. So I definitely advise doing them, especially because we know that we're going to be getting Ultimate Legends most likely tomorrow. And, you know, that's more challenges you're going to want to go ahead and complete to go ahead and get those kickoff tokens. So I would definitely go ahead and focus up on the NFL Combine. Get them done as much as you can, because this isn't the only drop we're going to get from this promo. Obviously, the dailies, we are going to get 3 a day. This is just the primetime early years, but if we count this up, it's only 44 stars. That's nowhere near 108. So I would almost bet we're going to get maybe 2 more sets of challenges, at least 1 more set with like 40 more, because that would be 80 plus the combine dailies. Then you could get to that tier. But usually without the dailies, they like to do it where you can usually get like the top tier, unless the dailies are going to stay every day, which I don't think is the case. So make sure you get those dailies done. You know, they should be pretty easy, honestly. If you guys have done any solo challenges this year, they should be super, super easy to do. Let me know definitely down in the comments, though, if you do have any questions about it. Like I said, it should be pretty easy to do. You shouldn't have a lot of problems. You know, once you get that card, it is NAT, so I would definitely just hold on to it for the moment, because if you quick sell it, you're going to get half the value. And at that point, it's just not really worth it at the time. I would make sure to see if you can make more coins using it before you go ahead and quick sell. And that being said, guys, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. I will hopefully have more videos out today once I figure a couple things out for this promo. And as always, I will see you guys next time.